This is one of the biggest leaks we've gotten in a long time, and it could have some serious impacts when it comes to GTA 6. We'll be talking about what that is and more, all in this video today. So the source of this major leak comes from the website gtafocal.com, and apparently there's been several modifications to this article since it has been published. I am only going off the most recent one, but it has certainly stirred up a ton of drama and speculation in the Grand Theft Auto community. The title is Inside the Chaotic $20 million FiveM acquisition. And to give you guys a long story short, almost a year ago today, on August 11th, 2023, Rockstar Games acquired FiveM, which would be the largest online modification platform. It's home to some of the most popular roleplay servers, averaging around 100,000 active players per day. And the mode enables players to engage with others in modified online sessions and worlds, featuring custom missions, vehicles, maps, and more that are unavailable in the original base game. And a good bit of the article talks about the acquisition of FiveM, what it meant for their employees and their new working situation. But for the most part, in today's video, I want to talk about what it might mean actually playing Grand Theft Auto. So according to ex-FiveM developers that GTA Focal spoke to, Rockstar Games had been working on a FiveM killer, but this was around 2 years prior to actually purchasing it. And now that they own it, they're talking about putting a form of that inside of GTA Online. GTA Focal says sources told them that in early fall, there's going to be a new creative project coming to GTA Online that is not being made by the FiveM team, but rather Rockstar themselves. It sounds like it will be on PC only to start, with the article reading next-gen consoles following shortly after. And what's so interesting is this is coming just really after a month since Rockstar put a new public mission creator file inside of the latest GTA Online update, Bottom Dollar Bounties. And in February, Rockstar Games actually hired many people for the FiveM team to work on the quote creator platform. Now, sources have also speculated that this project might be some sort of conversion tool for FiveM, and GTA Focal also speculates transition could see Rockstar taking full control of FiveM, meaning they own all the content and could monetize it. And this sort of goes in line with what Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick said last year, saying that they would like to monetize FiveM if they can in terms of GTA modding and RP. And this is incredibly popular in other massive video games like Roblox, Minecraft, and Fortnite. They feature a ton of healthy creator economies. And given that GTA Online is still so popular, but it's no doubt nearing the end of its life cycle, Rockstar could begin to test things like this new content creator project ahead of GTA 6. And since we're just over a year away from GTA 6 releasing and content for online might slow down, a public mission creator could revitalize the game as fans wait for the next iteration of GTA Online in Grand Theft Auto 6. However, this is a tool that Rockstar could very well use for the next Grand Theft Auto. In fact, we heard from Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2, who responded to someone saying this. And this conversation took place in the GTA 6 Online speculation and wishlist thread on the GTA forum site. They said, "I just saw this. Does this mean we can create some jobs in GTA Online, like the official contact jobs now?" And TezFunds2 said, "It's either that or select creator members have access to more options within the creator. It may not be related to contact missions since the capture, LTS, and survival creators are based off the mission creator. An example of that is the drip feed Ludendorff Cemetery Survival, a survival in North Yankton. That's what I would expect from modes with access to dev options. But all of this is related to GTA Online. I would expect them to expand more on it within Grand Theft Auto 6. So I think whatever Rockstar Games is going to do next in terms of being able to create jobs in GTA Online and essentially giving us a official version of FiveM, I feel like this will be a beta test for what they're ultimately going to give us in the online version of Grand Theft Auto 6. There's nothing to lose at this point in time. Grand Theft Auto Online has already proven to be so successful, and an experiment like this at the end of its life cycle wouldn't necessarily hurt it if it doesn't go perfectly well. Now, there's been so many updates and responses to this article, so I will leave links to it in the description, as well as an article from Rockstar Intel in the description too, that gives you a good summation of some of the other things that were talked about and some of the responses from not only the FiveM founder, but also people that have worked directly on the project, and even moderators that completely debunk and rebuke the claims, saying that it isn't anything official and it's not an official statement from them. So there's so much drama going on with this entire saga. Again, I will leave a link to that in the description. Now, speaking of things coming to Grand Theft Auto 6's multiplayer, there was also discussion of how Rockstar could bring over a Red Dead Online feature, and that is their persistent posse system, which is one of the things that Red Dead Online did really well. I know not everything would make its way into Grand Theft Auto 6, but this is a good opportunity for Rockstar.
So late last year in December, we got our first look at GTA 6 officially from Rockstar Games. The trailer was in line with what we were expecting. It gave us a look at the world, the map, some of the beautiful places that Rockstar has built around the state of Leonida in GTA 6, and also gave us a little taste of the two characters that we'll be playing with, which of course is Lucia and allegedly Jason. Jason is the alleged name because it actually was not confirmed in Trailer 1, however, it should most likely be confirmed in Trailer 2. Now, Trailer 2 is very likely going to be less about the world and the map, and instead it's going to focus more about the actual storyline and the campaign of GTA 6. We should learn more about the two playable characters, some of their backstory, but more importantly, we're going to see a lot of footage of some of the big missions in the game that Rockstar wants us to see. So these are likely going to be massive heist missions, some of the most visually appealing missions in the game, and kind of just the best moments of the story mode campaign that we can look forward to. Now, it's worth noting that the style of Trailer 2 is very likely going to be similar to what we saw in Trailer 1. So that means this is not going to be actual gameplay from the player's perspective, but instead it is going to be a cinematic style trailer. Now, all of Rockstar's trailers are recorded in Game Engine, which means that this is actual gameplay of the game being played, just with fancy camera work. So this isn't some kind of animation or a movie. This is indeed the game actually being played, but the way it's being presented is just in a fancy cinematic style format. This is really important because a lot of other game developers besides Rockstar Games have become increasingly more reliant on cinematic videos and animations that are recorded kind of like an animation movie and look like the game but aren't actually the game. So this is really important because the graphics in GTA 6 are going to be the actual game, and whatever graphics we're going to see in Trailer 2 is what the game is actually going to look like. And Rockstar Games is one of the few developers and publishers these days that is consistently and only doing in-game engine videos. So by the end of Trailer 2, we should have learned a bunch more about the two playable characters, and also should have a pretty good idea of the storyline of the campaign, and also some of the big missions that we can look forward to. Now, in terms of when Trailer 2 will be dropping, we're expecting Trailer 2 to release later this year. In most cases, Rockstar Games usually has a 1-year time gap between Trailer 1 and Trailer 2. Now, it's always not exactly a year. For example, with GTA 5, it was actually 13 months, so a year and a month. However, we are expecting that Rockstar Games is at least planning to get Trailer 2 out before the end of the year and before 2025. Now, whether it's going to be coming in November or December, we don't really have any information on the exact dates yet, but usually Rockstar Games does announce when Trailer 2 drops, usually about a week before its release. Now, it's worth keeping in mind that just like we saw with GTA 5, it is possible that it may indeed take 13 months between the releases, so there is a slim possibility that it could dip into next year in 2025 and releasing early in 2025, likely in January. However, based on everything that we know so far, we should be getting our Trailer 2 look at the end of this year. I recommend following Rockstar Games on X or Twitter and turning on their post notifications so you can get notified as soon as they post about Trailer 2